Hello everybody, this is Sanad Salihovic and welcome to my channel where only you have the power to build your world. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a real estate scam that scammed one family out of $77,000. This is a new scam that's getting a lot of popularity in the United States and a scam that you gotta watch out for. But before we get into any details, I'm gonna need you to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Alright, this family got scammed out of $77,000. It was a real clever scam that was ran on them, and they ended up losing $77,000, which is heartbreaking because that is a lot of money. Even if you're filthy rich, $77,000 is not chump change. But if you're an average family, that's a decent house to live in, that's a couple of new cars, very depressing. When you hear about scams, you automatically start thinking about the IRS scams, the ones where they call you on the phone pretending to be the IRS, or the Indian scammer guys that call you, pretend like they're working for AT&T, and they want to offer you a free gift card or a free phone or something to get your private information and to get you to send them money. Or the virus scam where they infect your computer with a virus and you end up having to pay them hundreds of dollars just for them to remove the scam. But you rarely hear about real estate scams, and especially for this amount of money. This is what happened to this family. They got scammed, they lost a ton of money. The way they ran this scam was very simple, but at the same time very sophisticated. They hacked their agent, and then they create a whole nother profile, email address, and all the other stuff, and waited when it was time for them to close on the deal. This is where you normally bring in your deposit, your closing cost as a check, normally a certified check from your bank, and you hand it over at closing to the bank to finalize the deal. What these scammers did was genius. After they created the whole nother fake account pretending to be the agent with the same email address, same name in the title, everything, same logo, absolutely copied the legitimate company and pretended to be that company. And then when it was time to close, they simply sent an email to the buyer stating that they have to wire transfer the funds. The buyer not thinking much about it, he ended up wiring $77,000 to the scammer. So I'm gonna start the clip so you can see how this scam worked and how they got scammed.
It was a sophisticated scam that tricked this family, and they're telling their story to CBS 12 News Investigates, hoping other people will notice the red flags they missed that cost them thousands.
Oh my God, we walked in, it was like perfect.
For Susan Spofford and her family of New Englanders, moving into this house in Jensen Beach meant the start of an exciting new chapter. Susan bought the home with her boyfriend, mother, sister, and brother-in-law, Larry Beach. Everything seemed to be going smoothly until it came time to close, and their real estate attorney asked for $77,000.
The lawyer's secretary came in and she said, "Do you have the check?" And my brother-in-law said, "Check? What check?"
They thought he already paid, following the instructions in this email to wire the money. Then it started to sink in.
It was like this pit in the stomach of like, whoa, what just happened?
This email and these wiring instructions were from a scammer. Their $77,000 gone.
I was depressed, if you would, and feeling like it's not just that you had, but there was also the feeling that I let people down.
In hindsight, he sees how he was tricked through this email trail. Hours after the loan was approved, Beach got this message appearing to be from the law office helping them close. "We are protecting this lawyer's identity," but the signature had the right logo, contact information, even the same display name as his secretary. The sender said not to call. "I will have limited access to my phone. Send me an email." Hours after that came the wiring instructions. The same sender copied what appeared to be their real estate agent on this email. But when you click on these names, the email addresses are slightly off. A scammer spoofed the secretary and real estate agent's email addresses. Someone involved in the closing had been hacked.
People need to know this scheme exists, because if you don't know, you're going to fall for it.
The FBI has been warning about this real estate scam for years, and it is on the rise. In this internet crime report, they say hackers are targeting title companies, real estate agents, and attorneys. They often spoof legitimate email addresses by making slight changes to the spelling. Hackers monitor when clients are about to close, then send them bogus wiring instructions to steal large sums of money. In 2018, the FBI says more than 20,000 Americans became victims, losing nearly $1.3 billion. Susan says it's a violation of trust and privacy in an already stressful time.
I guess it would be similar to somebody breaking into your house. I mean, you're talking about something that you thought was secure that you never second guessed.
The good news for this family,
yeah, it is. It's super nice.
Is that they were able to come up with the additional money and close on the house. But they say the criminal investigation into the wire transfer is moving slowly, and they may never get their money back.
It can happen to anybody. The people need to know what to look out for.
The best way to avoid this scam is to pick up the phone and verify the identity of the person asking you to wire money. Danielle Waugh, CBS 12 News investigates.
All right, now that you see how these people got scammed and how sad and depressing the whole story is, you got to be very smart when buying real estate. These scams do not happen a lot, but when they do happen, people lose a lot of money. So you got to be very careful when buying real estate, when buying a house, and buying anything in general. Make sure when you're buying a property, get a certified check from the bank and make sure to give the person the money in person at the closing time. Do not wire transfer any money. And if the bank or the agent asks you to wire transfer money, ask questions. Make sure, go to the bank in person, verify everything before you send any money. Personally, I never use wire transfers. If I'm buying a property and I'm putting 20% down, I take a certified check from the bank directly to the closing table with the agent present and the title company as well. This way, everybody that's involved in the deal will be present and they will see the exchange of funds. You got to be very careful with your money. Technology is improving every single day, and these scams are becoming more and more sophisticated. So be very careful. Alright, to conclude this video, drop a comment below and let me know if somebody has ever attempted to scam you and how you got out of it, and what are some clever scams that they try to hit you with. Also, don't forget to smash the like button, share this video with other potential real estate investors to let them know so they don't fall for this scam. And as always, subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video. Peace out.